Hello, beautiful people of the internet. My name is Ryan, and welcome back to our Farming Simulator 22 Let's Play series, daily series here on YouTube. Hey, it should be episode number 14, and it should be August here in just a second. In the game. Look at that, August, 7 in the morning. Let's take a look at the good old finances. In yesterday's episode, we had a very, last two episodes actually, we harvested and worked on a couple fields. So let's go ahead and take a look at that, what we got. Oh man, I had not thought about this. Also, I can't believe we left our harvester out overnight. When you leave a field overnight, weeds grow up in them. I don't know if I should weed them before I plant them or not now. I'm actually really curious about this. I need to plant all three of these fields. I can weed it, then herbicide it. Maybe planting it will get rid of the weeds. I mean, it is cultivating. I don't know. We'll see here. This will be very interesting. So we got that going on. It's interesting the little patches that they happened upon too. I don't know why it's so patchy. What else we got going on? Well, we have been cranking through. Sorry, let me find the correct button. We've been cranking through strawberries and tomatoes over in our greenhouse, selling for $2,800, which covers our loan and then some. We paid $2,000 extra in wages yesterday, $2,000 in wages yesterday, which actually isn't that bad. $5,000 in seeds hurts a little bit. That's what I get for making all of the people who are driving the vehicles buy their seeds as they go. But that's how she rolls. So, and fuel and fertilizer and et cetera, et cetera. Otherwise, let's check on the chickens. Let's check on the greenhouses and go from there. I think here in a minute we should have some more. We have 63 pieces of eggs. Either 63 individual eggs or 63 dozen. I'm guessing it's 63 individual eggs. 590 liters right there. Our rooster, they're growing up. We got 11 animals. Their health is 100%. That's all very exciting. Let's get to the right tractor. So let's check on the greenhouses real quick. 7,300 water, 8,600 water. Everything's doing okay in here. Tomatoes 2 liters, strawberries 4 liters. Looks all good to me. So that means, look at these weird patches. It's probably time to start for the day. Our goal for August is to get stuff planted. We're gonna plant a bunch of canola. We planted grass over here today. Yesterday, sorry. We planted grass. It's growing. It's weeded. Or it has no weeds. It's fertilized 50%. We can also run the other half of the fertilizer right here, which we will do here in just a second. But first, we should probably... I have a couple questions about this that I'm interested to see. We have canola in there. Let's turn it on. Let's lower it, and let's begin. And see what happens as we plant. I'm gonna make a worker do it. He was blocked by an object. That object was me. We have canola growing. We have some weeds, and we now have stones. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. Let's test it. Let's test it. Hurry up. I need to get to you. I'm gonna let you go to the end of this row, and then I'm gonna make you stop. So here's the full question that we've had in that I've had in this game so far. Stones appear between after plowing or cultivating, generally, is my understanding. This machine plows. Sorry, this machine cultivates and then also plants. So therefore, stones appear. Here's my question. Can I run over this? In the real world, I don't think you could do this. I don't think you could run over a planted crop with a stone picker. I've never used a stone picker, but I don't think you could. To collect stones. Because the way a stone picker works, without fucking up the seed, right? The way a stone picker works is just a ginormous sieve, I believe. So, let us find a tractor that we could do this with. Fuck it, let's just do this one. This is fine. Detaching while folding. All right, let's get it all the way folded. Beautiful. Set that sucker down. And let's see if running over this thing with a stone picker fucks up our seed. If so, then we now know that a cultivator and seeder all in one is a Bummer, because it'll just mean that stones happen in our fields. We got it lowered. We got it turned on. If this works, it frankly should not work, right? And he won't do it. Okay, so the worker won't run over it. This is canola. All right, let's see. There's a couple stones right ahead of us. The worker will not run over it because he thinks that there is no field to work on. And also it won't pick them up. Okay, well, damn. So we have to now figure out what we want to do about this. Interesting. Oh man, this is good. So stones adds a really interesting quandary for us, conundrum for us, which is I'm gonna put stones. I believe damage your vehicles and hurt your yield, but the hurt on yield is pretty low. I think it's mostly damage to vehicles. So I mean, for this harvest, we're just gonna have to go with it. In the future, we may think about separating once again the steps: cultivating, stone picking, and then planting, rather than doing cultivating and planting all at once. In the past, cultivating and planting all at once was just like almost at least in my experience, it was almost a no-brainer. Shit, I hit it too hard because it just removed steps and it didn't hurt you at all, you know? Shit, let's see if I can pull this off. It was a tight fucking turn. I just want to get the worker set going. All right, beautiful. But I don't think that's the case anymore, which is probably for the best, because it makes more tough choices, and I'm cool with tough choices. Tough choices in life and in farming sim. I'm cool with it. I don't come to farming sim to get away from tough choices. All right, so let's get rolling today. We have a shit ton of seeding that needs to happen today. So we're also going to do some fertilizing here, and then we can leave this grass field alone, hopefully forever. So let's do that. We may have a big chunk of time lapsing to do in this episode today, because I'll tell you what, really all we have to do today is cultivate / plant a bunch of fields. And that's just sort of an annoying, I just missed that small patch there, and I'm really annoyed at myself. That's sort of a, like, you just do it and it takes time, but when it's done, it's done. So that may be what we're doing today. Sorry, let me get this swung around so that it's ready to do this field next. Here's the other question while I'm thinking about this. We have this, I should drive this back home. That's probably the smartest thing for me to do. So now the question is, we have this cultivator / seeder, which does both at once. On the other hand, it's going to leave stones in the field that I can't pick up afterwards. Do I then sell the stone picker that I won't be using if we continue with this system, and the cultivator, which I won't be using if we continue with this system? Or do I sell the cultivator seeder and come up with a better system? I don't know the answer to that. I do not know the answer to that. I think we'll probably hold on to the stone picker for now. The cultivator is tiny. So the cultivator is, I can show it to you guys. It's over in this field. It's really small. And if I ever bought a cultivator to do separate from seeding, I would need to get a bigger one. Because otherwise it would just take me literally forever. So that makes me think we could at least sell the cultivator. We don't desperately need the money, but we could sell it. It's just sitting in a field losing value right now. And it's not that expensive, I don't think, so. Yeah, so we are going to be a long time before our next harvest. So my goal is to fit this sucker inside of one of these barns. It's already, unbelievably, it's already August. Summer is coming to a close, you know. Sawyer's doing 2 days for football, and oh shit, I forgot our big bag's in there. Sawyer's doing 2 days for football, and soon he's gonna be on to basketball practice. So how the fuck should I do this? Here's how I should do it. I should pull this through. I should run this harvester into there. And then I should... Shit, wrong way. And then I should... Because this harvester is just going to stay there for a while. Yeah. Ooh, wrong way. Did you guys see me nearly run down into that? I wonder if you can get stuck in the pits. In the, whatever those are called in this game. I bet you could. Let's lower that. Let's drop it. Oh, and let's back up. Beautiful. All right, so this shit's almost done. That's what we like to see. We're gonna have a lot of that today. And then we've done this once already. Let's do this again. Let's take this sucker for a lap. The other thing we could do is get our weeding setup ready. So I think the goal here is gonna be... Oh shit. This thing drives so easily compared to some of the other items. Maybe we could set this like here. That looks pretty good. So we should actually detach this here. And... Oh, here's the other question we don't have answered yet. So that got rid of weeds. We cultivated the weeds under. So I don't know that we're ever going to need to weed. That's hilarious. I don't know that we're ever going to need to weed because we just plowed under all of the weeds under. I don't know if it will... I think we did that last year too, and I don't know if it will actually produce weeds now. That's so funny. It's so like backwards of what I'm kind of used to, but also we got it lowered. Yes, we got it going. All right, so let's do this tight little corner here. This is a harder machine to do this with. Not bad. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Look at that. Let's get this going over here. Sorry, my brain was a little broken there. And then this will be ready to be harvested tomorrow. Or sorry, fertilized tomorrow. I don't know that we're gonna need to weed. So I think we're once again. Let's just get everything set up. We're gonna have a lot of time here. Sorry, my brain's doing the thing where I do 10 things at once. Who'd have thought farming sim was so galaxy brain? I'm gonna completely get this ready for tomorrow, and then I'm gonna get other things ready for winter. We're gonna use this the 7810 to move stuff. I think this mower can actually stay here for now. Oh yeah, speaking of the devil, we should check for other things. A bale loader, interesting, and a sugar beet foliage cutter. A home topper. Okay, no idea on that one. This mower is now in a good spot because we'll be mowing this field directly ahead of me, hopefully. Plenty. Plenty. Let's put the plow away, you know. Do we have periodic plowing on in this game? Periodic plowing. Is that on? I cannot remember. Am I on the wrong? Yeah, I'm on the wrong thing. I have it off. Let me know if you guys want that on or off. It's going to be a couple days before I see your comments, but let me know if you guys want that off. On or off. I think by default it is left off. And in my mind, it's always just sort of been a little bit annoying. But, I don't know. It's up to you guys. Maybe you guys will feel differently. I'm trying to think what we can do with that barn spot over there. I think for now we probably better put this this plow in this weird spot. Sorry, what's the button for this guy again? We can rotate it, we can fold it. Plow is turned. Well, let me rotate it once more. Fold it. Oh, and then I have to... Shit, I can't do that. I understand. So folding it is not what I want, actually. I want it unfolded and then lowered in order to fit it back in here, unfortunately, which makes it kind of tough to fit in here. This is going to be a mistake. I should probably come up with a better place to store this sucker. I mean, that's just destroying the fuck out of the plow. So I should put that somewhere else. Where to put it though? I don't know. We could chuck it in here. We'll try this, and then if I hate this, we'll take it away from here too. Oh, buddy. Okay. Leave that one behind. We should be almost done with this sucker. So, is there anything else I want to do? I want to put probably the lime spreader away for the year. Anything else that I want put away for the year? I'd say lime spreader. This guy's done, so we're gonna take him over to the other field and get him started, and then I'll put a couple things away, and then maybe we'll come back and finish. I'm not sure. So I did wheat here last time. I think we do canola again. I think, unfortunately, we're sort of on a... we're sort of on it. We did wheat because we didn't have time to get canola planted. Because it was a day late that we were buying it. I think we're sort of on a one crop rotation right now until we get this figured out. So let's put a couple other things away. I guess we could also throw the stone picker in this barn up here. This barn's just gonna have a million pieces of equipment in it and nothing else. A million pieces of equipment in it, and it's gonna be really annoying, but we could go sell that cultivator too. I honestly am more, I think, in the mind to just sell the cultivator than anything else. Let's go do that. That'll make us a little bit of money. And we'll be back up sitting at our 50K that we like to sit at. We'll also try and set this in here in a way that we can pull it out, ideally. You'd think I would pick a different game to play and record if I was so freaking bad at backing. You know? Oh, is that enough? Is that enough? That's enough. Problem is over here. I'm going to hit this silo. Nope. That's a beautiful freaking job, if I may say so myself. You know? I know y'all were at home hating, but that's a beautiful job, if I may say so myself. Stone picker I'm going to leave. Let's go get this... Nope, I can't go through there. Let's go get this cultivator. Take it over. And then it might be time-lapse time again. While we do all this planting. So... we're definitely out of space, and we're just going to have to keep storing stuff outside, too. There's no real good way to not do that. In my mind. Like, we have a lot of implements, including now this new mower. We got 3 fucking tractors. We got a harvester and a header. I just don't think we have room for anything that isn't I don't think we have room for anything, for everything, in this place. All right. He's going. He's having fun. I'm gonna have fun taking this over here. I love these pink design pieces so much. They make me so happy. We're gonna speed up the day just a little bit because I know that I keep going to sleep at like 9 in the morning, which is fine. But I want to see the actual day progress a little bit. So this is what I was talking about. This cultivator is tiny. Like if we were going to cultivate and seed in separate steps, then there's no way I would run a cultivator this small on every single fucking field between every single harvest. It's insane. Our time lapses would be 40 minutes long, and I'd be spending 3 hours on every episode every time we had to plant. Yeah. The other thing I want to say too, and I'm probably 3 episodes behind on saying this. What's likely happened in these last couple episodes is if you know anything about farming sim, you've watched these videos and you've been able to see places where Ryan has been doing things 100% not efficiently, you know. I probably am skipping steps. I'm probably missing out on a little bit of extra yield here or there, a little bit of whatever. Here's what's important to me. I'm never gonna be that good min-maxy player. You saw me just back that trailer, right? Like I'm not gonna be that good of a player. But I also what the fuck did you just hit me for, buddy? Fucking, I swear, the coke addicts in this town, man. Except really the problem is it's not a coke addiction, it's an opiate addiction, and it's really a fucking problem. It's an epidemic, and we need resources, and it's affecting so many people. Not to make things real, but so I'm probably making a lot of mistakes. I'm certainly making a lot of mistakes. I don't play the game to do that perfectly, and probably, frankly, you could watch somebody else if you wanted somebody to do it perfectly. You know, I don't think any of y'all are coming here to watch me do it perfectly. We could sell this for 7,200. I've used it for 0.7 hours. 0.7 hours, we're gonna sell it. I think I could probably sell this as well. It's just gonna sit in the rain and lose value if I don't. So we're gonna get rid of it. Let me drive back home while we continue this conversation real quick, and then oh, buddy. Then I'll do some planting. But my goals with this series are to have fun experiencing this game, which as you can tell, I freaking love. I freaking love this game. So my goal is to experience it in a way that I love it, which is my own way, which is stumbling along, learning as I go, trying out new things for the challenge and for the fun of them. I like the challenge of trying out a new thing and figuring it out myself, and also the challenge of failing at that thing when I fuck something up inevitably. So I probably should have said that in earlier episodes rather than this one. But if you ever leave a comment, a very helpful and kind comment that lets me know how to play the game a little bit better, I'll definitely read it, and who knows, maybe I'll institute it. And also I maybe won't, because I'll just stumble my way along the way that I love to do. We don't need this tractor here. We actually need it over at the water. So let's run it there and then go get some planting done. So I wonder how long this is a completely unrelated thought that I've been having, and I think I can find it out from a menu. I wonder how long grass grows. Grass takes to grow in this game. We are at growing fertilized 100%. So what I want to see here is we're growing grass. That is not a shade of green though. So I think what happens here, grass is going to be interesting. I think grass does not go through the same, this is what I believed. It does not go through the same stages where it hits a ready to harvest station. I think it hits a longer set. It's longer and it's ready to cut rather than ready to harvest. And so we're gonna stop this worker, by the way, and we're gonna do a lap ourselves and begin the driving while I talk real quick. I'm gonna have to figure out what exactly. This is so funny to me to say out loud as a person who has spent. I spent something like 5 of my summers as a kid working as a lawnmower, like as a person who mowed, either on golf courses or for a couple like professional companies or just like mowing for different people. I'm gonna have to figure out what the grass looks like when it's ready to mow. I don't know. I currently do not know the answer to that question, which is cracking my ass up. It didn't look like that, I don't think. I know you can also like mow alongside fields though. Like this grass, you know, right here. I can mow all of that. So I don't know. Is it gonna look like that? Probably not, because it's also been fertilized and I think this is all ready to go now. Yeah. Oh man, driving this cultivator seeder is so stressful. I'm gonna line us up for a time lapse and then get us going again with another one of those. Another one. So I will be right back in just a moment. Alrighty, we're back. Oh man, it's awfully nice of neighbor what's his nuts to let us drive through his field like this at the end of every pass as we come back around. It's just it's amazing that his corn is so so resilient to my lowered seeder running over it. It's amazing my seeder is so resistant to running over it. All right, that went pretty well. A couple of mistakes, a couple of little mess ups there, but you know. You're watching this channel. What do you expect? Mostly that went pretty well. I did forget to lower the seeder at one point on one of those runs. But that's looking like a pretty goddamn good August, I would say. That's looking like a pretty goddamn good August. We got everything run here. Got everything done, I think, that we have to do for August. Man, those trees on this side are really annoying. I should probably cut them down eventually just to make my life a little bit easier, but I was thinking while I was doing that, that I should, before that's the end of our planting, right? Until next spring. Man, which is hard to believe that we're coming to the end of our second summer. It's crazy. But since it's the end, I'm going to take this sucker. Man, it is dirty. I'm going to take this sucker back by the shop and fill it up with the seed that we have over there so that we don't have to deal with it next spring. So at the end of this episode, I'm going to do a couple things like that. I'm going to run it down there. I'm going to fill it up with some seed. I'll bring it back, hopefully fertilizer too. And then I may actually try and park it. I would love to get this inside because I'm sure that this thing takes a beating in terms of I'm sure it hurts the wallet to have to repair this cultivator seeder. It's a high-tech item, and I think that means that it probably costs a little bit more to repair. So we're going to take it down here and see if we can get it filled up, put it inside, so hopefully it weathers the winter okay. Look at that. We're at 5,100, by the way. Sorry, 51,000 for money. That's exciting. And then I think we're basically done for August. And that means done for the summer. I don't know that we'll have anything. We'll maybe have some contract jobs. Here's the question. This is a question for next episode for sure. But here's the question on... let's just see how much... This thing's at like... I think... we'll see what repair level it's at. Let's see how much it costs to repair. That's what I was going to say. Here's the question. Do I have enough money to... waiting for me in my silo between wheat and canola to afford to buy that cornfield in March or April? I don't know. So do I spend the winter doing contract jobs to make sure that I have enough? Or do I just risk it and get rid of the winter and get back to next spring much quicker? This thing is it's really honestly in great condition. Repairing it does cost $500 at that rate. So honestly, not that much. I thought it would be a lot more expensive to repair. How much does this sucker cost to repair? $1,800. Yeah. That's fine. We'll do the repair eventually. I don't feel that I need to do that right now. There's the question, right? Is do I do jobs in order to make this a little bit more manageable for me, or no? And I don't to make sure that I have enough. I don't know. I could try. On the other hand, I could also just speed ahead to next spring, and then all of a sudden we'd be there and we would know for sure. We're full on seed already. Is this fertilizer? It is herbicide. So that is all that we can put inside of this sucker for now. In that case, I should buy a little bit of fertilizer and have it here. We should basically keep a rolling stockpile of stuff. It doesn't hurt that stuff to sit outside. It's solid fertilizer that this thing takes, right? Hold up. I'm tripping. That's herbicide. It's solid fertilizer that this thing spreads. I'm sure that it is. Yeah. So we should buy a... Yeah, that's what we should buy. Okay. We will buy 2 because it never hurts. That puts us below 50k, but that's okay. We'll swing back around, grab that, and then probably be about done for the... We'll see if we can go fit it in the shop. But other than that, we'll be done for the episode. God, sometimes the trees in this game. So 1 is going to be too much, it turns out. So just ignore that. And I love spreading these things out all over the... I wish there was like a sort button at the shop where you could just sort all of the bags and stuff that are out there. Oh shit, I just swerved into oncoming traffic. Because man, I just bully the shit out of the pallets and big bags and everything back there, and I'll just like knock them around until they're all over the place. This thing has gotten dirty. I do love this machine though. I think it's just honestly a beautiful piece of machinery. Truly. I love it. I've always loved it. I used a machine, maybe this exact one or very similar to it in Farming Simulator 19. And I think it's like a marvel of human engineering. Truly. Cool. I guess the other thing we will have this winter, the other thing we'll definitely have this winter is we're gonna have baling to do. We're gonna have grass to cut and to bale. So maybe that will hurt our money situation. I'm not sure. We maybe should do contracts. I don't think that we're set for money that much, that we don't have to worry about that stuff. So maybe now that I'm thinking about it, we may need to do some of that stuff. Okay, so what I'm gonna try and do here is grab this and chuck it somewhere else. I think I'd rather have our... Oh my god, I'm driving all over the place here. Come on, just hook up. There we go. Will it sit here? That'd be kind of cool if it would. No, that's too tall. Although, that would mean that it would sit there, well, lowered. This is a dangerous game that I'm playing. I don't know why I'm obsessed with using this slot, you know? Nah, it's not gonna sit there. Can I lower it? It's just a dumb decision. Why am I doing this? It shouldn't sit there at all. Nothing fits in there. Why am I trying to stuff stuff in there? Sorry, I need to go forward. Oh! I just get fat fingery. I get very fat fingered, and then I'm gonna have to fucking... Here's the real test. This is gonna be the real test. Oh, buddy, this is gonna be interesting. If I pull this off, by the way, if I pull this off, no one is ever allowed, without hitting the sides, no one is ever allowed to talk shit about my driving again. Are you shitting me right now? Did I just do it? I just did it. I can back it in all the way. Are you kidding me? Fuck, I'm gonna leave the tractor there. That's too perfect. Hell yeah. All right. Cool. I think I could even put the stone picker in there if I really wanted to. Good stuff. Chickens, how y'all doing? Up to 570. Nope. Up to 75 there. Chickens are good. Beautiful. That's going to do it for this episode. Thanks so much for watching. Oh my God, that was a fun one. We are chilling. It'll be September here real soon, and we'll see what problems that brings for us, what challenges, what beauties, what this journey of ours will take us on next. But thanks so much for watching this episode. I truly appreciate you guys watching these episodes. I hope you're enjoying them as much as I am. If you are, a like or a positive comment helps us out a ton with the YouTube algorithm. Helps get these videos in front of other people who are also interested in farming sim stuff. We'll see you tomorrow for September. Bye-bye.